Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to show you how I got this look. It's pretty much my everyday glam. It's my go-to look. It's pretty quick and simple, so if you want to know how I got this look, then just keep on watching. So I've already filled in my eyebrows, but I'm going to start by using Baby Skin from Maybelline. So I'm using this as my primer to smooth out my skin. I literally don't feel a difference whether I use it or not, but I guess it just makes me feel better to use something first. I'm going to take Studio Fix Fluid from MAC. I'm using the color NC45 and NC50 mixed together. And I'm just using a wet beauty blender. I did wet the beauty blender with the Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray. And I feel like when I do this, it makes whatever I'm putting on stay on longer. Versus just using like regular water. Next, I'm taking the LA Girl Pro Concealer in the color Fawn. So I'm just using this to even out the area. I don't really have dark circles, so it's not like I'm trying to cover anything, but it'll keep the highlight from turning gray. So to highlight my skin, I'm using the Bright Forecast pen from MAC. This is part of the Prep and Prime line. So I'm just putting this in all the highlighting points on my face. It's not, I wouldn't say that it's like my favorite highlight because I don't really have one. I honestly feel like whether I'm using like this or lighter concealer, like it honestly all looks the same. To me, it's on how you set it. So I'm just using this to highlight my skin. And to blend in my highlight, I'm using my wet beauty blender, which I just moistened again with the Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray. To set my highlight, I'm using a Beauty Tools brush. I'm not sure the number, but I'll put it in the description below. And I'm using Golden Peach from the Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Book. And to contour my skin, I'm using Camel from the Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Book, and I'm using the number 168 contour brush from MAC. I like this brush because it's already in the angle, so it makes contouring the skin really quick. Honestly, I don't use cream to contour, but with the powder, it just makes it really quick and easy, and especially because this is more of an everyday contour, I'm not really gonna like sculpt out my entire face. Now I'm taking Coppertone blush from MAC, which is my go-to blush. I mean, Coppertone blush is like seriously the only blush that I'll wear. Like, I don't know why I just can't get into like pinks and all that other stuff. Like, I just love Coppertone. So I'm using that on the apples of my cheeks. And I'm taking my Angel Merino with Morphe Brush's fan brush. And I like using this to highlight my cheek because it deposits the perfect amount of color. The cheek highlight I'm using is from Dose of Colors. It's the color Golden Peach. Oh my god, like... oh my god, look at that. Look at that highlight. Tell me that highlight is not bomb. Like, I don't know what she put in this highlight, but it is on point. Like, I wear it every single day and I can't get over it. It's my favorite and it makes me happy. So to prime my eye, I'm using the e.l.f. Eyelid Primer. I got this at Target. It's like $2. It's not my favorite because it feels hella dry. Like, I don't know, I normally use concealer, so it's a little bit different for me to be using primer, but I decided to try it. I'm using my Anastasia Beverly Hills Amrezy Palette, and I'm using the color Morocco as my transition color into the crease. I'm using one of my favorite brushes from Morphe, which is the blending brush. I'm not sure the number, but I will put it in the description below. Next, I'm using my number 217 shader brush from MAC, and I'm using Deep Plum. Now I'm going to take a shadow stick from Sephora. This is the color Beige Glitter, and I'm using this as a shadow base for the next color. So now I'm taking Glisten from the Amrezy palette, and I'm using the number 239 shader brush from MAC, and I'm just packing this all over the lid. I like to do the lid after the crease because it's almost like you're carving out that part of the eye, and it makes whatever color you put on the lid really stand out. Now I'm taking the Jet Eyeliner from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I'm using the number 263 angled brush from MAC. I love this jet liner just because it's really smooth, it's super black, and it just glides on really nicely. It's also super waterproof. If you want to see more of a detailed liner video, just leave that in the comments below and I'll be sure to do that for you guys. I'm using the number 202 lashes from Ardell. And I'm taking Deep Plum with just a shader brush and just kind of smudging that on my lower lash line. To brighten up the inner corner of my eye, I'm taking Legend and Vanilla and just kind of buffing that into the inner corner. The brush I'm using is the number 219 from MAC. And on my lips, I'm using Soft Brown from LA Girl. These liners are really cool because they're only like $2 and they actually stay on like all day. And the lip color that I'm going to use is kind of one of my favorite nudes, and it's called Yash, which is also from MAC. And for gloss, I'm going to use Nude, which is from Gerard Cosmetics. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below and I'll be sure to answer them for you guys. Please don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys!